This is the damage left behind by 3 EF tornadoes in Edgecombe County that hit last week. In a 3-county area, 10 damaging tornadoes hit over the last 5 years. You may remember some of these storms. If you lived through one, you will never forget it.
The people who live in eastern North Carolina feel like they're in a danger zone, and it's getting worse. WRAL's Heidi Kirk set out to find out if that's true in a story that's only on WRAL.
In 15 months, 3 EF3 tornadoes sent us to Nash, Wilson, and Edgecombe counties. One destroyed part of this Pfizer plant and a daycare in Rocky Mount. Another, a middle school in Lucama. Most recently, Rocky Mount taking a hit again when businesses were destroyed on Highway 301. That's where we met Alex Burgess. His business was destroyed in a matter of seconds. This cement slab is all that's left.
This is almost like a second chance, so I still have work to do here.
We met him at his new automotive shop in Rocky Mount. He rebuilt here after his first building was destroyed by an EF3 tornado last September, with him inside.
You look at what you went through, and it kind of gives you a little PTSD when you hear thunder and lightning and that roaring sound. It's probably going to be a long time before I live over that.
Burgess is not alone in that feeling of fear.
This series of devastating storms has left people living in our eastern counties with the feeling that they're living in a mini tornado alley. It's left them with one main question. Are these storms becoming more common? We took that question to experts.
Meteorologist Amy Wilmoth looked at data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which does show a recent active period in eastern North Carolina.
So this is looking at 2019 to 2024 at the tornadoes in this region here. It's a small region, and look at the amount of tornadoes, 7 tornadoes in the span of 50 miles. And then just last week, we had 3 additional EF1 tornadoes in this same exact region.
North Carolina State University climatologist Corey Davis studies the data in depth and compared it to the last 50 plus years.
We look at these tornado reports and you get the feeling that Mother Nature has it out for the Rocky Mountain area.
He says while the number of tornadoes in our state has only increased slightly over time, historical data from NOAA shows that overall, the recent cluster doesn't indicate a larger trend. Although there has been a recent active period in that area over the last 2 decades, some brought on by tropical storms.
It's just like throwing darts at a board. They can land pretty much anywhere, and we've just seen a clustering of darts in that Rocky Mount area over the past few years.
While the trends may not have changed, aspects of these tropical storms could be enhanced by climate change and increase the risk of hazards like tornadoes.
The wet days are getting wetter, the dry periods are getting even hotter and drier, and when we do see these storm events coming through, they tend to produce more extreme hazards.
We revisited some of the places in eastern North Carolina still rebuilding. The daycare in Rocky Mount has fixed its roof. The Wilson Middle School is months away from moving students back into the damaged part of the building. Burgess will soon be accepting customers again at this new location. But the fear that it will happen again sticks with these people every day.
Fear it every day. I mean, now that you know that it can happen and you can lose everything at a drop of a dime.
Heidi Kirk, WRAL News, Rocky Mount.
Happens so fast, yet the effects are so lasting. On WRAL.com, we have an extensive guide to how to protect yourself from tornadoes. Go to WRAL.com and search tornado.
At this time of the year, always the busiest for our meteorologists as we get ready for hurricane season. But in between the hurricanes, we have storms that we see that produce tornadoes as well, Kat.
Absolutely. Spring is #1 severe weather season, not just for the country, but for North Carolina as well. 43% of our tornadoes occur in the spring, but we've got our WRAL 2025 hurricane season forecast airing tomorrow, and that addresses some of these strong tropical tornadoes that we've seen recently. Now summer's actually #2 for tornadoes in our state. Some of the research that I did when putting that together really shocked me. So be sure to check out that story at this time tomorrow on WRAL as we get closer to hurricane season here.